Okay, hi. I'm cooking something. Yeah, so here we have fresh bansheep, here we have fresh jumpkin, and here we have fresh blossomaw. Now I do say fresh, however I lied. This is frozen. This blossomaw, this jumpkin, it is frozen just because I don't really have time to go out and hunt myself. You know, you can if you want to, if you want fresh ingredients, you're totally free to go hunt beasts yourself. But as of right now, I just didn't have time to do it.
And then I'm gonna not be stuck in this corner.
Yeah. Get out! So, here in the kitchen with me, I have my brother and my grandma. Thank you very much for letting me cook in your kitchen.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
It's not yours. And yeah, I'm just gonna cook it. I'm not a chef. I don't cook professionally. The most experience I have in a kitchen is making, like, I don't know, fried pork chops. So this will be interesting. I've never dealt with a bansheep before. It will be an experience. For those of you who come from Earth or you know, Earth-centric universes, bansheep is most similar to lamb. Jumpkin is most similar to pumpkin or like really any squash. And young blossomaw sprouts are close to Brussels sprouts. So that's about it.
Now what?
So, because these are frozen, I am going to steam them. I have tin foil here off camera. Now it's on camera. Now, because I am using tin foil, I will use the pan to steam it, and then we will also use the same pan to cook the lamb. Sorry, I need to look at the camera. I'm looking at the food, but the camera that sees the food doesn't see me. So, it's disorienting, honestly, being on camera with two cameras.
Use the peanut butter.
I'm not using peanut butter. Who do you think I am?
Someone who wants to make delicious food.
Yeah, so basically all I'm doing is I cover that with tin foil, and you put water in there and it'll steam and it'll cook through, because they are frozen, like I said. And while that's going, what I'm going to do with these bansheep steaks, I guess, is I'm going to trim the fat, but I am going to leave it mostly intact because you want the nice surface to get a nice sear. It's like a steak, basically, if you've ever been to Earth, like a beef steak, kind of, in cooking-wise. And if you can hear it, you can't, but I can. It's steaming real nice. My hand is covered in blood, by the way. Okay, so that's prepared. That stuff is being prepared. While we're waiting for that, I will show you what spices I am using. Salt. Coarse salt, because it's, you know, good. Rosemary. Garlic and herb mix. Minced onion. And MSG. It is questionable. I have never used it before, but I've heard that it's good, and I just got it, so.
Yeah, let's put a spoonful in.
No,
Did you say the food that you're making is going to taste just like a potato chip?
No, because MSG, it helps like accentuate the savory flavors, like the saltiness, and like, you know, that I'm not a chef, and so like it's just kind of, it helps bring depth to a dish. And so because we're using salt and garlic and stuff, just a sprinkle of MSG and it'll make it better.
How's it looking, by the way?
Yep, they're steaming. Sure are steaming.
So, are you gonna leave the lamb like pieces as really big? I figured they would be cut into size with the other stuff.
Well, because also, like I was saying earlier, it is kind of like if you've ever had like a beef steak, like from cows. It is kind of like that same vibe.
But they have beef cubes.
Well, yeah, but you don't get the same. I'm not a chef. You don't get the same char on the outside, the nice crust that you get when you sear a steak.
Sure.
So
yeah, I haven't had steak in like 10 years.
So. Yeah, because you don't like it.
No.
Yeah, exactly. So do you like steak?
Mm-hmm. Well, because I mean, we have 3 pieces of meat and 3 people who can eat it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got the one with 3 in it. This dude's acting like I don't know, stupid.
Maybe we both just came to the same conclusion.
Well, it's because we're using somebody else's kitchen. We want to be nice and make food.
Yeah. Here, have this really weird thing I just made. Now eat it on camera, Grandma.
You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to.
Would you like to just have like your hands on camera?
You can be slightly off camera.
Yeah.
Like we'll be here and you'll be right here.
Well, I was thinking like your plate is here and the camera's on it.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be
okay.
your face.
Yeah, I just had my nails done, so that'd be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She just got her nails done.
So it'll be fine.
So the steamed jumpkin and blossomaw are pretty much fork tender now. So I am going to drain the water and start on the searing. Okay, so we've moved. Now we're over by the stove where the veggies are. Alright, so basically what we're doing is we're just getting a nice sear. I am not a chef, okay? Don't come at me in the comments. I don't know what I'm doing. We're making them nice and brown and crispy on the outside. There's a little bit of olive oil in the pan. I am going to add the lamb, and eventually I will add butter and all that good stuff. Fine. Oh yeah, I'm not a chef, by the way. Again, don't try this at home.
Oh, don't reach that one first.
I'm not wasting any jumpkin, okay? Do you know how hard those things are to catch? They kick you and run away. Like,
Well, the worst part is having to kill the jellyfin first.
Oh no, the jellykins are fine. I mean, as long as you just put a wall up, like there's really no problem.
Yeah, those are these walls.
Okay, you don't know about the wall throw strat.
Yeah, because I don't want to almost kill myself every time I enter a fight.
You use rewinds, or you have a teammate who has nurse. Like, it's really not that hard.
Or I use Kepri and just custom starter headshot them into oblivion.
Yeah, and then they die and you don't get them. Like, if you're supposed to catch them so you can eat them.
Well, yeah, you just devote the body.
No. I have never gotten a jumpkin, like, actually caught. They have always just ran away from me. Now, I am using the same knife I used to cut the lamb to cut the butter. I wiped it off, it's fine.
They're not a chef.
I'm not a chef.
That's so much butter.
And I'm gonna put more in when it's closer.
I was just expecting like a tablespoon.
That's what makes, the butter is what makes it good. You can't have good food without good butter. I'm using the tiny fork and I have a spatula in my hand. I'm not a chef. Evil arson be like, I am a chef. You should do everything I say.
This is part of cooking videos you don't really see is them sitting there for 20 minutes just moving food around.
Yeah, because you gotta make sure it doesn't burn. Okay, so the jumpkin is really soft. So if you do this at home, which you shouldn't, you make sure you steam the Brussels sprouts first and then add the jumpkin. Or whatever, you know, Brussels sprouts, blossomaw sprouts, whatever equivalents you have in your world or on your island, add them.
Oh, add them. So you just said the name of like a god. Like what?
If you got blossomaw sprouts, go to Adam. He'll fix them. Actually, you should go to Adam if you have an apple. Sorry, that's a joke only my Earth fellows will understand. Do you think there is a Jesus in every universe?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Alright, food's just about done. If you guys want to sit down and get your plates.
Okay, we're ready to taste the food.
What are your first impressions on how it looks?
It looks beautiful. It looks really good. The meat looks like it's done enough.
How's it smell?
Smells good. Let's see how this is. I would call it squash on my planet, huh? That's good. Now let's see how the broccoli is.
Brussels sprout close enough.
Oh, Brussels sprouts, right.
Or blossomaw sprouts.
Close enough. It's okay. I've actually never had lamb, so I'm really curious.
Nice and tender. Mmm. She did a good job of spicing it up. The butter on it adds a nice flavor. Delicious. I would give this a thumbs up.
What about like out of 10?
Oh, I would give it an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Ooh, that's a high mark.
Yeah.
All right, so here's mine. First impressions, it looks pretty good. I've never worked with bansheep before, so I'm happy it looks this way. It smells pretty good. I did give myself the biggest helping of veggies because my brother didn't want any.
Okay. Rude.
And now, this is the part I'm excited for. Yeah. Oh, and also I grabbed the fat because I like it. It's pretty good.
Oh, I keep forgetting that's how I look. Start with the Brussels sprouts.
We have to say how it looks.
What does it look like?
It looks fine. It looks like a meal I would get at a place I don't normally eat at. That is to say, fancier.
A white tablecloth restaurant?
Yeah. Not my normal place of eating. And then we have the jumpkin. It's not bad. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of these types of veggies anyway. I'm much more of a cucumber carrot guy. But honestly, I would eat that. So the lamb is scary because I've never had lamb. And I don't really like beef, which is what they said it tastes like. So we're going to find out if I like it.
I want to see the expression on his face.
That's pretty good. Actually, I like that. I would say that you've done well.
Heck yeah.
And I think we're going to fade to the outro.
Is it good?
I like it.
Yeah.